everybody, this is Sax, aka A Gender Disaster. Welcome back to my Let's Build a House Greek Revival. This is the third one. Previously we've done the outside of the house. Hi! Thank you for joining Haas 00312. And we've done the outside. We've done, and the basic structural integrity of the house, making the rooms and everything. Now we're kind of on to decorating. Last time we did the foyer, the parlor, which is apparently a sitting room, dining room, and bathroom. Any suggestions are more than welcome. I did notice when I came in here a couple things that I seem to have missed the last time I did do this, and I have an idea to put in a library, which someone suggested, which my friend John suggested last week, because I'm a librarian, and if I don't have a library, I'll riot. First of all, no one can get into the house if there's no stairs, so I need to fix that real quick. And I think I'm just going to do some sturdy stairs here. And these look pretty good. Now, I was looking at actual pictures, which I am going to be doing for like the kitchen and stuff, but I'm not too worried about that, honestly, with this, just because I think it looks pretty good as is. So we're going to call that good. The other thing I noticed is that I don't have a rug or runner in the foyer, and that, my friends, for fancy people is a crime. Which, if you don't know, this is Greek Revival seems to be a very fancy type of house, very single expensive items, but a lot of leftover space, which, you know, rich people can do. I can't do that. I'm not rich, surprise. But I tend to be a person who chocks everything full because that's who I am as a person. There we go. So this has definitely been a little bit more difficult for me, this house, because I'm like, well, there's room, I need to fill it. No, Sax, you don't need to fill it. So let's see here. I need a good runner. Let's see. Looking at some pictures of foyers to see. They seem to be all those, I don't know what they're called, kind of rugs. The ones like this one, where there's lots of patterns and stuff. I don't know if The Sims has one of those in a runner. There's this lattice one. The magic carpet kind of works. That's kind of fancy. That might work. It's not really a runner though, and it's kind of crumpled, so I don't know. Probably not. Ooh, brocade. Oh-ho. Now that, my friends, is fancy. That might actually be the ticket, because this is kind of a big foyer. Let me try and change the color a little bit. Let's see here. What looks good? What are the walls? Yeah, lots of white and natural wood colors. I think I'm going to go with this red, because there are lots of red undertones. Yeah, I think that looks good. Maybe move it closer here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So we got that. We'll actually need a runner in here, I think, to get to everything else. But we can figure that out when we get there. So my original plan, this is the dining room here. So I want the kitchen to be right over here. And then this was going to be a great room. But that's, I mean, even for a great room, that's huge, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to cordon this off and make it into a study library. and then we'll still have some room for like a general living area. So we're gonna give that a shot. So this is gonna go in there. I had this, I was gonna put it in this globe. I was gonna put it in the sitting room, but it didn't fit. It's technically a bar. Maybe I'll take that out for now. But because they do have a globe, but it is very tiny. So let's just cordon this off here. Got rid of that window. Could probably move this over and then put another one right there. It is going to look weird, though. I mean, I could just put in another window. No, now it's off-center, though. Ah, that makes me upset. I can't have symmetry. What's the point? Okay, okay. I think that's acceptable. Okay, so we're just gonna leave the library for now because I want to work on the kitchen first because I've been told that I'm going to be judged on my kitchen. My sister is apparently watching my streams. Hi, Faith. I love you. And she is a vegan chef, which I'm very proud of her. But apparently she is going to judge me on how I make this kitchen. So I got to make sure it's fancy. We're going to go with that for now. I'm not sure if I like that. But I think there's still a lot of room here, so I think it's going to work out. Okay, so kitchen. I'm going to show you guys what I'm thinking of. I found a picture that I like, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Oop. I had it. Next. Boop. Here we go. Okay, so let me move my face, if I can do that. How? Move face. Maybe I can't do that. Well, the main thing right there is just there's a vase and a sink. So it seems to be lots of white, again, with black touches to the furniture, or to the everything. And then like some country and blue. There's touches of blue, and then lots of grays. So I think that this is gonna go good. We will see. We'll see how this goes. But I'm hoping it'll turn out nice and I won't get judged too much. Okay. So let's go ahead and start on this kitchen. Let me bring this up for reference. So this kitchen had a tile floor. I'm going to do the floor last, I think, while I figure out the cabinet situation. Also, it had a nice big set of windows, so I think I'm going to take this window out and then find a better window. Go towards the end here and see if I can find something. This could work. They kind of were big and open. Ooh, this one will work. It's got columns. Greek people, well, Greek revival people love their columns. I tell you what. Ooh. Now I don't know if that's going to work because that's really big. And I think the counters are going to be kind of in front of it, but let's give it a shot and see how it goes. So, kitchen, cabinets. These ones are marble because of course they are. So fancy. So I need to figure out, it's white on white marble. I don't know if I like that. Let's see. It's hard to tell if any of these are marble in particular. bothers me. Honestly, this counter here is the closest to what I'm seeing, except maybe this one. I really want a marble counter, but I can't really tell if these are marble or not. So we're just gonna go with it. No, they're not. This one is. Okay, apparently I just needed to actually look at them, and so is this one. So we'll go with this one. Maybe. It doesn't have a white on white is the problem. Neither does this. So apparently we're not going to get what we want. And, you know, ain't that just the way with everything, honestly. So we're just going to do this. We're going to do the black countertop and go from there. So let's plop this down. Let's see, yeah, that's going to cover up most of the windows. Now, we could not care, but I care because that's who I am. So I'm going to look at these windows again and see if I can find something that's open but not as tall. This one's the same height, just different. I mean, this could work maybe. I want to make sure it's black on the outside because that's matching everything else. Let's take this window out. So, let's do a bay window. You know, that might not be a minute, but we're not supposed to do tchotchkes. Well, we could. This one has plants in it, which kind of. Oh, we could do. See, I like the bigger window, but then it's gonna cover it up, which annoys me. So let's see here. Honestly, that's a problem with kitchens in The Sims, is that a lot of the windows are full length, which makes sense because you want a big window, but the counters go up so high. It's really hard. I think this is kind of that. I think I'm going to go with a bay window for now, just because I love a bay window. Who doesn't love a bay window, to be honest? It's not going to quite match on the outside, but it'll work well enough, I think. There we go. We gotta make it kind of symmetrical, but not too symmetrical because this has to be the living room. So could add another window in here. I know it doesn't really matter that all the windows are kind of matched out, but it matters to me. Okay. So let's put more counters. It's gonna be the sink area. Let's get the sink here. Sink is like a big, kind of this kind of sink, but in a gray. There we go. Now, can I put stuff in there? Is my question. Can I put like a tiny plant in there? No. Well, that's not nice. I want to be able to put something in this bay window. That's kind of the whole reason I did it. I can't put something in there. Why is it even there? Let me check some of the really smaller tchotchkes and see if maybe I'm just not doing it right. Oh, no, I need actual... Okay, decorations, clutter, here we go. No. well, that's frustrating. I don't want a bay window if I can't put anything in it. Okay, so let's look at windows again, because apparently I'm not going to let this go. I apologize. I'm not going to stop doing it, but I do apologize. At least with this we can kind of see what we're doing. I mean, that could work. Is there any window that's like super long and narrow? Oh, this could work. Let's try that. We'll just do it in white. Doesn't have shutters, but you know, it's the kitchen. What are you gonna do? Okay, I'm happy with that for now. If anyone sees anything they think would work better, let me know, but for now, I think this is going to do just fine. Okay, so next to it is the stove, which is blue and black. I actually can get a better look at it from in a different part of the picture. There's like a mosaic inlay almost. Oh, there's an accent wall of tile, and then there's another bit that's a mosaic inlay, because why not, I guess. So it seems like a pretty standard stove. Has everything on the front. It's just flat. I don't think they have one of those in The Sims. Oh, well, they have this. This kind of works. This is kind of similar. Let's go with that for now, just because that's kind of what it looks like. Although there's more steel. Honestly, this kind of looks the closest. I don't love how light blue it is, though. Is there a darker blue? I think that's the darkest it's gonna get. Jeez. That's a fancy stove. You know what, I think I'm just gonna go with this one for now, just because this blue one is a little much. Well, there are blue accents though. Okay, let's do the blue one, and then we can always switch it out if need be. We'll put more blue accents in this kitchen. I am gonna do that accent wall really quick, just because if I don't, I'm gonna forget, and then I'll be mad at myself. So it's kind of like a brick tile. Let's see if I can like this kind of a thing, but smaller. Same as why you do this. Like that, but cleaner. Maybe? That's more what we're looking for, but it's like an outside pattern. I don't think they have it in white. That's my problem. I mean, I'll probably just have to do what I can with it and call it good. I'm just gonna look a little bit here and see if they have anything. No. Okay, well, we'll have to make do with what we've got. So, kind of like this. Let me see here. This is also good. This is kind of what it is, except a little bit more smaller bricks. What is this? No, we don't want vertical. I think I like the matchstick the best. So we're gonna go with that. Say that's the cutoff for the kitchen. No. That's the cutoff. Yeah. Okay. And then we will do this and this. There we go. So that kind of makes everything coherent in the kitchen area. We do have to make sure we don't block this off, but I think we'll be okay. Let's put in, oh, let's put in, see the problem with this open concept thing is that I can't put anything along this side. Most of this is actually very closed off. Just the one that I looked at wasn't. So I guess I could play around with making more walls and seeing if that works. Then it's like, I can't do that. Okay. I might do this and then leave that open so that I can do stuff along the wall. We'll see. Do need a light. What's the light in this kitchen? I don't actually see one. I just see the, oh, they're little inset lights in the ceiling. Okay, which we can do that. So let's do that real quick. Now I could change this entire thing because you know me. It's what I do sometimes, but I want to play with it a little bit, see if I can get it to work. So there's a bunch of like these tiny little lights in the top, which honestly is kind of weird because everything so far has been very chandelier flamboyant type business, but I'm not going to complain about it. I am going to put a bunch of them though because you need to be able to see in your kitchen. There we go. Okay, so we can make the stairs this same color again. I don't know if I'm going to keep the great room that color, but we'll see. And then the rest of the kitchen is basically a white with trim at the top. Let's see if we can find that really quick. Kind of like this, but with white. Some of these, it's hard to find a white for some reason. I don't know why, because The Sims wants to make my life difficult. Not even like a cream. The heck, Sims? Why you do this? Like there's no white. All of these trims are basic standard, basic pastels, and then basic dark. But there's no, it's not even in the standard. Like, where is it? I just want white with a white trim on the top. Apparently that's too much. Like, I even take a cream, Sims. I mean, I guess this would work. It's kind of gray, but it'll work for what we're trying to do. Okay. And then we'll put another archway out, like here. Okay, cool. So, now we've got an actual thing. See, the problem is that there's an island. The island usually denotes, I believe, a, what am I looking for? Usually denotes a, oh, no, I didn't want that. Well, I could. Actually, I kind of like that, because then if I have an island, people can come in and use it. Because I was going to say, it usually denotes a more open design. So, let's see. The stove being right there kind of bothers me. I put it on this side. I don't know why it bothers me, it just does. And then maybe we can put the... We can put stuff in the corner here too. We can put a cover, stove cover on it to kind of vent. Now I think this is the one that they kind of have in there. Copper. This one matches the color. That's kind of nice. The one in there is more of like this fluted design in the picture I'm looking at, but also I can do what I want. So let's see, what colors do they have for that one? Seems like this is more of a modern design, so I'm just going to go with that just because it matches and I like that. And Faith, if you don't like it, you can fight me. Also give me tips, but fight me. Okay. Let's see here. Don't think... Is this even? I think so. I'm not sure what to put here. Just because I only have certain looks at this kitchen. And they have another... I guess I could put... Another counter? Let me look at the counter options. Like that? But why do that? I mean, I could also just put the fridge there. Which we need the fanciest fridge. Like one of the fancy fridges. Oh man. This one is pretty much what we wanted, but I need to unlock the culinary career in the gameplay to get it, which apparently I need to do, so that's fine. This one's kind of cute. Oh, that one kind of works. If we can get the right color. Well, we'll go with it. I wanted a white one, but we're not really getting what we want. So it's fine. I want to put some cabinets up, but these windows aren't really going to allow for that. I mean, we don't need cabinets, but I like cabinets because it makes it look more, I don't know, makes it look more like a house to me. Why is that a weird color? It's odd. Does it look purple to you? Oh, I don't like that at all. I wanted something that matched the things, but... Doesn't look like we're gonna get them on this side. We could put them over here, though. If we... Well, what we could do is put the fridge over here. And then have more counter space over here. And then put them over here. We could also put them over here. Kind of like the idea of putting a dishwasher over here. I don't really usually put dishwashers in because they're expensive. But I mean, this is a fancy house, so sometimes you gotta get fancy. Now, where is the dishwasher? Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. So now we can put some cabinets. Let me get more here. Ooh, there we go. Oh, what is... We want this to take out, and we want corner. So... corner. There we go. Nice. I like this. I don't know if other people will like it. I could move this over and put this in here. I don't feel like that makes as much sense. Let me know if you like that. Okay, so let's go back to the cabinets. Which ones were we doing? This one? It's not exactly correct. And also, I don't think that's going to work there, but it's kind of correct. It's better than this one with the purple undertones. Oh, I am so sorry. I did not see some people. Thank you, Soren. And Zabaski, what packs do I have? I'm sorry I didn't see that. I kind of didn't notice because that's how I am as a person. I have quite a few packs. I have the Country Kitchen pack. I have Country Living. I have... Is there a way to just tell which ones you have without having to go out of everything? Let me see. Will this tell me? You know, I should just know what this is, right? But I think I can do this. And it will tell me. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. Okay. So I have City Living, Cottage Living, Snowy Escape, Get Famous, Seasons, Cats and Dogs, Get Together, and Get to Work. And then I also have for game packs and stuff packs the Country Kitchen kit. I have the Tiny Living, Parenthood, Fitness stuff, Vampires, Toddler stuff, Vintage Glamour stuff, and that's it. So that's what I've got. Sorry that I didn't see that when you first came in. If you're still there, that's what it is. And I'm not really sure I believe those two people who asked me if I want to buy followers, primes, and viewers. So we're just going to ignore those. But yes, I apologize. I have a picture up of the kitchen, and it's kind of covering my like studio thing. That's going to be my excuse. So anyway. Oh, I know, Soren. Those are definitely bots. But, you know, I don't say I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but also, no, that's too much wood. Let's see. I'm still trying to decide what cabinets. Soren, do you have an opinion on this cabinet, if you're watching, instead of listening? Or this cabinet? Oh, well, see, it doesn't have a purple undertone over here. I kind of like this one better, even though it doesn't necessarily match. I'll put this one here for now. You let me know if you see. It looks more lavender against this against this wall. So I need a corner. Ooh, so fancy. And then one of these to go over the thing. See, cabinets. Cabinets are fun. Don't know what to do in this corner. Okay, good. I don't mind it either. It is weird that the lighting makes it look different. So next I'm gonna do the island, because you gotta have an island for seating and stuff. Now, which way do I want the island to go? Probably this way. I'm gonna take the walls down a little bit so I can see better. I want to give enough room. Yeah, no, white cabinets aren't the best. Unfortunately, Greek Revival seems to like everything in like creams and whites, so it's kind of like, I don't know, what do you do? But they look nice. Anyway, I want to do at least, let's do this. Is that too much? I don't think we need that much island. Maybe scooch it over a smidgen. I just want to make sure people can get through here. And by people, I mean Sims. I mean, it probably doesn't need that much room here. Then we can maybe put a table in the corner or something. I'm gonna put an extra one in, and if you don't like it and you end up using my house, you can take it out. That's what we're gonna go with. Now, the chairs they have at the island. Upset. Oh. Well, they have 2 cabinets and then 2 islands connected, which is kind of interesting, but I don't have that much space, so I'm not going to do that. That's an interesting concept. So let's go to comfort, chairs. I think they have the dining. I need bar stool chairs. Here we go. See, like, it's a mixture of country and not country, which I'm not 100% sure of in this picture. It's kind of like... See, this I think comes from the country pack. Oh, that's kind of nice. That kind of matches the decor. Let's do that here. I wonder if they can still get through. It's at least a full small tile, so I think they should be able to. I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. I think they should be able to get through. If not, just take this part out. Let's see. That's a lot of seating. I And then this kitchen actually has a little corner with a microwave and like a coffee set on it. I'm not sure I can get that in this corner, but we can give it a shot. Now, I'm not sure if a cabinet will work. Let's see. Cabinet, I think, is going to be too close to the chair. Yeah. I could put a corner cabinet by itself. I feel like that's going to look weird, though, just to be like, this is in a corner. A derp? It's just a random corner thing. Do they have one that's... Oh, that could work. I don't know why there's a little bip in the corner. That's kind of weird, but... I don't like that little... Why is there a little tail? Ew, Sims. What the heck? I do kind of like that, though. Just a little corner cabinet to put things on. Put like an urn or something. I feel like I just want to put a table there, to be honest. It's just, it's at that point, let's just do a small table. Now can I, ooh, like a little cart? Oh, shoot. That sounds fancy. Okay. Yes, like a little cart. Then we could put like the coffee stuff on it. Like they're gonna wheel it around or something. Like they got a butler. I bet they have in the house this big and this fancy, they have to have a butler, right? Like, they gotta. Okay. Now, is this gonna be in clutter or is it gonna be... I think it's just gonna be in kitchen decorations. Like, so... Let's see here. We're almost to the point where I can put stuff that I want. But I can't make it too cluttered. But put things, like start decorating the kitchen. Put another urn. Oh, that's Grandma's urn. We don't want that one. I don't think, well, I mean, if Grandma really liked cooking, maybe, but I don't know. Okay, this is getting annoying. So we'll do this, and that should give us just stuff for the kitchen? No. Okay. Fine. Guess I'll find it myself. I probably already went over it 3 times, and people are going to scream at me. But you know, whatever. Oh, here we go. Antique coffee set. Here. So you got a nice little coffee set on that table. Kind of want to... Yeah, like that. Let's see. There's some plants. Oh, this feels so bare. Let me get a picture to put. Like over here is real bare too. Oh, that's right. There was a mosaic inlay, right? Maybe I could do that on the wall. Let me see if there is a kind of mosaic picture, or maybe I should just look real quick at tile. The problem is it's not going to let me do just a little bit. It's going to do the whole wall, so I don't think that's going to work. Okay. Let's see if I can find a kind of... Let me search. Mosaic. Not a lot of options. Oh, that's a rug. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. So no. Let's look here. at paintings. See if we can find something. Or like there's a picture here of like a blue chicken. No, a chicken on a blue background. Oh, here's a fancy chicken. Oh, Soren, I don't know if you're looking, but look at this fancy chicken picture. You know, I kind of want to put it over here. Like, right here. Oh, it doesn't quite fit where I'm trying to put it. But I want to put it somewhere. One, because... Yes, because my friend Soren loves chickens, and that's a mood. But also, it's kind of... There's more chickens? Okay. Ooh, no. No. So we're going to figure out where to put this real quick. I could put it right here. I just don't want to clutter everything up too much. I guess I could put it over here. Yeah, we'll do that. So we got a fancy chicken picture because it's the kitchen and you gotta. Still looking for kind of, there's a tapestry. That's a little too medieval. Medieval, I don't know. I was in Ren Fair. You'd think I would know how to say that word, but who does that? Not really seeing a mosaic. So we're gonna just kind of go country kitchen, I guess, to fill in the gap. This is a still life from the country living. That could work. I hate that, like, it doesn't quite fit. Maybe I need to... Maybe I need to mess with the window again. Said no one. Man, I really wish that that would just fit. I really like these windows. I just want them to be like 4 across and not just 3 across. Is that an option? Could it be? Oh, well, that could work. Is that in black? Let's try that out. So grab this, sell it. Where did I just see? Here we go. No, we want that on the inside. Nobody locks from the outside. That would be kind of weird. It's a little beat up because it's a movie set thing for a cottage. That kind of fits better. We'll do that. It's kind of weird. But then I can put the chicken painting there and it'll actually fit. And that makes me happy. Chicken painting. Hey! Alright. So, I got the chicken painting over the counter. We're going to leave this blank, I guess, for now. And this side, just going to be blank. But I want to put something here to liven up that side of the room. Let's look at wall decorations. Maybe there's a mosaic in there somewhere. Oh, flower woodcut. That's kind of pretty. Not a bad idea. Coffee display. I mean, that would make sense since the coffee stuff is right there. It's not what I want, though. Just secrets. Secrets! Just yell secrets until someone makes me shut up. My partner comes down. What the hell are you yelling about? Secrets! He would just be like, yeah, sure, okay. That makes sense. Carry on. I'm like, no, you're supposed to be weirded out by it. We've been together 8 years. He's not going to be weirded out by anything at this point. Chickens are... You know what, Soren? You're right. Chickens are important. Oh, beans. Beans. Oh God, why are there rivets? Gross. Want that fancy, just a cow copper mold, because why not? Just right there. No. No! Coffee display makes sense. Because coffee. That's this whole thing right here, is that there's coffee. I don't know if it's too much, though. I mean, we could do this, and then maybe still put, like, right here. And then still put something right here. Like a painting or something. Ooh, pride flag. I'll probably put a pride flag in the teen room, to be honest. Oh, this might be nice. Just do this wood cut. Simple. Okay. So I still want a microwave. I don't think they have ones you can put on under, like, I'm not sure that they have ones that, like, go in here, like, above the counter. Unless there's a cabinet that has that. Let's see. Oh, okay. Hey, that's nice. No, we found that. That's kind of cool. So yeah, we're just gonna have to put it on the counter somewhere. Probably over here. So I could already hear my sister screaming at me. How dare you put a microwave in there? I don't know if she'd actually say that. But like, it's gross. And I'll be like, I know, I'm sorry. Fancy microwave. And then you have this space for cooking and this for cooking. I want to put something. So they have urns in this picture because of course they have urns. That makes complete sense to me. Why would you want an urn? Like, I get the Greek thing, like, don't get me wrong, urn, but also urn? Why so many urns? Like, we could put one here. It just seems like so much. I know I'm not fancy, but come on. I have it on, like, both sides, too. Like, bam. That doesn't look the same, and it bugs me. There we go. Double urn. I don't like that. I don't. I think I'd rather put plants in here. Because so far this house has been very sterile, except for except for like this flower arrangement and this. Oh, Soren, I don't know if you look at this. Look at this chicken. It's a chicken centerpiece, and I made it the main part of this foyer. Also, this painting, but like, let me see what it's called. The Centerpiece of Kuruki Babu. It's a rooster of legend. Pretended to be a sim sometimes, trying to eat their food without looking. It's a versatile, feathery ceramic centerpiece that has a life of its own, but it doesn't, we promise. So it might come to life. I'd be okay with that. Because chicken. But I was like, you gotta. Someone in this house loves chickens. Is it me? Maybe. And even I don't love chickens as much as other people I know love chickens, because that would be difficult. Like, there's a little, they have like a little fern set. Like this kind of. It takes up the whole counter. It bugs me. Maybe right there? No, that's not what I want. I'm gonna spend this whole hour and a half just on the kitchen. I apologize. Oh, well, if we're gonna have an urn, we could at least have, like, plants in it. Maybe, like that. Does that clip out? No. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. We got, oh, it does kind of clip, doesn't it? A little bit. We're gonna have to turn that a smidge. So it doesn't clip. Okay, there we go. There's still a pot that's kind of urn-ish, but it's got a plant in it, so it's not completely devoid of all reason. Oh, surface succulents. Oh, that's cute. I just got seasoned, so I hadn't had a chance to look really at the stuff that comes with it. Oh, there's little wreaths. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay. Ooh, planter. Oh, this is cute. Anyway, I cannot take care of plants myself because I have a dead thumb. Like, I don't know what the opposite of a green thumb is, but I have that. So, but I love the look of them. I love the idea of them, but I kill them. Hi, John. How are you? Thanks for joining in. I've been working on the kitchen, basically. I also, on your recommendation, separated out so I could have a library over here. Also added stairs so people can get into the house. And added a rug in the foyer. Yay, books! I'm gonna try, I've been spending so much time on the kitchen trying to get it exactly right, because that's just what I do. So I'm gonna try and do some finishing touches here, and then move on, because knife block, probably over here. Come on. Yeah. Because I want to get to the library in the great room. Plants are a lot of work. You know, I have ADHD. I'm not going to blame everything on ADHD, but I have it. And if something isn't like in my face telling me to feed it or do something with it, I forget that it exists. And plants are kind of like that, because usually they're in like a corner and they're cute and I forget what year it is, and then they're dead. And I'm like, dang it! I try to set, you know, alarms, but unless I actually go, like, as soon as my alarm goes off, I can't be like, oh, I'll turn that off and I'll go to it in a minute. That doesn't work. Because it just doesn't work. Like, turn it? No. Okay, I don't like that. Reject. Look, a milk can, because why not? Why for a milk can? Oh, they have 2 sinks? How fancy is that? So I'm looking at a picture of, as reference for this kitchen. And I just noticed that the island has a sink, and there's a sink in front of the window. That's a lot. How many people are you having cooking at once, is my question. I kind of want like something to be a centerpiece on the island. I'm just not sure what. Idiot and took on gardening. Oh my god, I can imagine summer would be hell for that. not necessarily hell, but just kind of like, yeah, me and DJ, my partner, we talked about making a garden outside and like doing all this stuff. And it's all well and good until you realize how much effort goes into keeping plants alive and tending them so that they thrive and all that stuff. No. I don't want to like, cute. I don't want to like get a whole garden. Number one, I don't want to put a huge investment into a garden and then be like, oh, no, I completely forgot this existed and it's dead. Because that's no fun. This is kind of cute. Can I turn it? Can I turn it? This, yes. There we go. That's what I wanted, kind of. Playing very much with the, is it a country kitchen or is it a sleek modern kitchen? Who knows? But yeah, and I don't want to just make it and then have it just die. Because also that sucks, because it's a living thing, and I don't want it to just die. Oh, an umbrella rack. That's a good idea for this corner, too. With the, See, that's another thing from Seasons that I didn't have. Boop. There we go. When I first started this. See, this is taking me forever just to find something to go, and I'm finding other things. Maybe I'll just find a plant to put on there. Like, maybe like... See, I don't want it to take the whole goddamn counter, though. Like a little snake plant? There? Sure, we'll just put a little snake plant. It's a lot. I imagine it is really nice to see them thriving. I really want to do it. Unfortunately, this year, me and DJ also haven't been able to put a ton of money into our backyard because we had to take an entire tree down, and that cost like almost $2,000. So we eventually want to do the thing, but it's hard. I don't know if that's going to make it so that someone can't use that, though, is my only problem. Where did I find that centerpiece? I want to get the outdoor tape measure. So you can plant out what you want. Did you mean to do that, or did you mean to put plan out? Either way, that's hilarious. Yeah, DJ and me were talking about making a clover garden. Centerpiece. Instead of like traditional grass, because let's face it, grass is dumb. And I'll fight one who says different. There's no point. Unless you really want to walk on it that bad. I don't really see a point to having grass. I think I am going to move this over a little bit. Okay. So this is just going to be a big hallway. But yeah. LOL. So, yeah, we want to do clover because it fixes nitrate into the ground. It usually can take a decent impact depending what kind you get. The only problem is you have to like reseed it every 2 to 3 years. And then it's also got, you know, flowers for bunnies and bees and stuff. So that's kind of what I want to do. But even to do that, we kind of need someone to like just flatten out our yard because it's very hilly in the back. And that makes it kind of difficult to... Excuse me, oh my gosh. To plant anything. But we kind of want some fruit trees. some herbs. I don't know if I can grow vegetables. See, if I get too many things depending on me, then I'm gonna like panic. I don't want to do that. If I start to panic, then I'm gonna like not want to do any of it, and I'm gonna get overwhelmed and shut down. And that's not good for anybody, especially the plants. So, but we'll see. I usually like a darker wood library, but this is very much giving me light wood, which I guess goes with the floor, kind of. What the heck? I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at. This is the design. There are pictures over the books and like tchotchkes. That obviously means no one's reading these books, and that upsets me as a librarian. The books are just for show. At that point, why even have books? To be honest. I'm not going to be doing that. But I do kind of like this look. I'm going to kind of go for it and see what happens. So I think I'm going to make like this side be like kind of sitting library with like a couch and stuff. And then this over here is going to be like a study. So let's get into it. First, I gotta find... We're gonna keep the floor this... Oh, that's right, I was gonna change the floor in the kitchen! Okay. It was the first thing I talked about. What? And then I forgot. What do you hate, Soren? This? Oh, it's not a different color. Ugh. Just kind of like this. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Geez. Why are you being difficult? That could work. Everything's very gray. Oh, here's a mosaic. I don't know if I want that in the entire kitchen. No, that's too much. Too much color. Oh, the pictures over books. Yeah, like, why even have them if you're gonna just cover them up? Like, it makes no sense to me why you would do that. Like, I guess people see it as like a status symbol or something. To have books, which, I mean, cool, good for you, like, you know, books are awesome, but like, also, maybe read them? I don't know. This reminds me when I went to subtle brag, went to the Library of Congress and got to go in like all of the Congress rooms. The rooms that Congress actually uses, and they're super ornate and like had tons of gold filigree and stuff. I'm like, gosh dang. But like, there were books everywhere, but it seemed like they were mainly for show. Like they would, and especially the places that, I think the Library of Congress, the Congress members mainly use it as like a study. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. And like to look over things and have people bring things to them. So there were books, but it seemed like they didn't get used very much, just in the way that they were placed. So I guess it's kind of just a rich person thing. I do also remember, I think I saw they had a different section that we got to go into that's usually not for the public, that had like presidents' personal book collections. Like there were some books from Woodrow Wilson when he was there and stuff like that, and that was pretty cool. But they were all behind glass and we couldn't open it, so we could just kind of look at the spines of them. But yeah, I got to do that because I'm a librarian and I work with a federal program for people who are blind. So when I did my training in DC for that, I got to get a behind the scenes kind of look at everything there. And that was like literally a dream come true for me because I am a book nerd. So if it's not that exciting to you, that's fine. But to me, like life goal completed. Very happy. Do I want to go back? Yes. I probably won't get to go in the backpack again. But oh, that's too pretentious. But it was nice to just kind of see everything. And to get and the guy who was there was very knowledgeable and kind of set up all of the set up all the events for Congress. So like they would hold parties and like informal things there to kind of talk to people. This could probably work. And he told us some stories about parties that were there and all these other things, and I thought that was pretty neat. So that's a lot darker of a wood than I wanted, but it'll probably work out. I wanted this one. Then that's way too dark. And they don't have just like I'm trying to think of what kind of color of wood that is. I don't know. I don't know what's like beech. I don't know. And I don't think there's just a wood and a different wood paneling other than like the Snowy Escape ones, which are kind of Asian inspired. So that's probably the best we're gonna get at this point. Okay. Well, enough fussing with that then. Okay, we're gonna look into bookcases, which are non-arguably, the best part. So, bookcases. We want the fancy ones. Too fancy. I want floor to ceiling. I want cabinets underneath. Yes! That's what we're talking about. Floor to ceiling. See, I can't get it in a light wood, and that bothers me. But, I mean, at least it matches what's going on. I like that that's kind of trimmer as well. It also has, like, books on their sides, which, you know, you're not... kind of looks weird, but it looks lived in. And that's the main thing I want, is for any library I build to look like someone's actually living there. See, like this one, you know, I don't know. It just doesn't look... It looks too clinical, I guess. Like this. I wish that I could, like, make it so that the books were different, you know? So that they weren't the exact same on both sides, but it's probably not going to happen. let's see. Now, in this picture, there are curtains on the windows. So let's look at that for a second. They're kind of, I don't know, almost country looking. I don't think that's what we want necessarily, because we have been very fancy. Understated elegance. And so I don't want it to just be a complete departure. Too fancy. I want it to still be elegant. What other ones have I used? Those ones, those ones. I don't think I had any in here. I don't think you really have drapes in a bathroom. I just don't want it to look like no one cares, because obviously these people care if they have this house. We probably do want to cover the window a bit. Pro tip, you don't want a ton of light coming into where you have your books, because they can get faded and damaged easier. That's why a lot of, see, now I'm going into library stuff. Someone should have stopped me by now. Ooh, that's kind of nice, actually. The biggest things that mess up books are moisture, obviously, and light. So if you don't want your books to get messed up, you want to make sure that, not unlike this, they are not necessarily I want to do that, even though it makes the outside look dumb now. You know what? We're just gonna do it how we want to do it, and if it's dumb, that's fine. I don't care. But you don't want them to get too much sun, because then that will fade the book, will fade the jacket, and it will, I don't know, it's kind of with any like artifact, you don't want it to get too much exposure to anything, because then it could get damaged. That's kind of actually what is in this picture. I don't know if it's too light though. I kind of like it though. It's kind of slim and sleek. Oh, no. There isn't a red. So I think this cream one will do just fine. For now. We could put a counter or a table right there. Let's see. I think I want an accent table. So let's see, we want a fancy accent table. Kind of like, yeah, it's a nightstand. Pirate chest table. I don't necessarily want an end table. I want an accent table. And that's gonna clip into there, so I guess we're gonna have to do this. Let's see. See, this is the color what I was talking about. Like, between that and this. Yeah, having a library on the second floor, very good. My library is kind of throughout the entire house because I have so many books. Part of it's in our game room, which we keep the lights off mostly in there, or the drapes closed. I also have some in my book nook, my favorite books actually, and that has some light, but it's in the very back of the house, so it doesn't get a ton of light. Any light it gets is in like the morning, so it's not too bad. This is probably the closest we're gonna get. Okay. So yeah, you don't want to mess everything up. you probably want to keep your books away from light, especially any rare ones you might have. I mean, if you're just holding them to collect them and to maybe sell them one day, you definitely want to package those up. Make sure they're in a place that's off the ground, so in case there's any flooding, they don't get water damage. If you have a sprinkler system, which most people don't have in their houses, but like if you live in an apartment, try to make sure that the books stay away from any place that has one of those sprinkler heads in it, like a closet or something. Luckily, we lived in an apartment with sprinkler heads, which I hated. It made me feel like I was living in like a penitentiary or something. But, you know, it's kind of one of those things where that's how it works. Like a tiny statue. Ooh, a little bun? I don't know. Anywho. Pig? I like the pig. Hi, sweetie, I'm streaming. We could have another chicken. The chicken kind of matches. Is 3 chickens too many? No, you haven't shown me your bird field guide from the 20s. Why have you been holding out on me? I want to see that. Yes, chicken. We already have 2 chickens, fancy chicken painting and like a centerpiece chicken in this house. And, oh, this one is like I don't know why they're different. Somebody in this house loves chickens, so we're going with the chicken the chicken centerpiece, because chicken. Okay. It's proud, it's a centerpiece, it's very good. So let's see, I want to get some chairs and a coffee table right in here. Never too many chickens. Good! I'm glad you agree. I don't know why the chicken is becoming the center point to this house, but it is. Also, at some point I need to hide a Dharma in the house, because I try to put that in all of my houses. I don't know why. It's like a weird little signature thing. It's probably stupid, but I like it. So, whatever. I kind of want like like a nice leather chair. Kind of like that, maybe. I wanted it more kind of like this. Is that too much? Yes, I want to see this beautiful book. Our friend Jimbo made fun of me a couple times because I was like, I want rare books. And he's like, but you can get any books. And I'm like, but they're not rare. And while necessarily they aren't, you can find their information possibly somewhere. I still like the feeling of holding an old book, kind of like a weight to it. But I'm also not one of those librarians that tells people that if they are listening to audiobooks, they're not reading, because that's dumb. You are reading, you're just taking it in a different format. And also that kind of excludes people who can't read from being able, saying they're not reading either. Oh my god, an antique bookstore in New York? That sounds like literally my dream. Do you remember what bookstore she got it from? I've never been to New York, but I always wanted to go. I don't think anyone's going to be able to get back here, but I don't think anyone's really going to need to, so it's fine. Yeah, it really is kind of cool to see how much information and wording changes. So I'm an English major because obviously. So I did a lot of stuff with Shakespeare, and my mom was really into Shakespeare, so had a lot of influence in that. And in my classes, we talked a lot about how it's not Shakespearean language is really not that old. What am I doing? It's called early modern English because we can still understand it. She didn't tell you. No, that's all right. If I ever get a chance to go somewhere like that with all that history, I'm definitely gonna try and find definitely gonna try and find like an older bookstore so that I can, you know, try and find some treasures. Because treasures, see, these are too tall. I need a coffee table. There we go. I was talking about something else, but it's gone now, so that's fine. But yeah, it's just, yeah. Oh, as a person who helps people who are blind get books, a lot of people use audiobooks. Like, some people know Braille, but a lot less people than you think know Braille. Like, only 2% of the blind population is Braille literate because it is so difficult to learn if you don't learn it from a young age. And some people just don't bother. So then they just do, none of these browns match and it's pissing me off. That could work. I kind of like this one. So they read audiobooks, they do it that way. And that's still reading. Or like people get mad about people who are like, I read magazines. And it's like, yeah, good. I'm glad that you're reading. You should be reading. That's important. Is that gonna fit 2 of those? See, just this alone is gonna make this house super expensive. I'm just gonna cha-cha slide it into the middle here. It's still reading, is my main point. You're still getting a story, you're still getting the information. So anyone who tells you you're not reading, is pretentious and dumb. I've only known one person who regularly used Braille. I didn't know them too well. Yeah, through my work, I know a lot of people who do use Braille. I can actually read Braille by sight instead of touch because I have some adaptive technology, like a Braille e-reader, where you it connects to like an electronic version of a book or to like a smart device, and it has like little pins that go up and down to mimic the bumps, and so you can then use that to read, and it's really cool. But if I don't know what Braille is like, I can't tell if it's working properly. So I had to kind of stumble around and figure out how to use Braille. Luckily, my work had a book on learning Braille by sight, so that was very helpful for me. I think we're gonna need a love seat. I think a sofa's gonna be too much. We'll probably find one to match those chairs. Too dark. Nope, maybe not. Maybe we can't. So it's important for blind people to know how to use Braille because, you know, it is literacy. That is reading. But so many people can't or don't. And that's fine. You don't have to if you don't want to. But so many people assume that people who are blind just know Braille. And they don't necessarily. So that's why audio is so important. I kind of like this. doesn't quite match, but I like that it gives it a different feel. And we've got some white tones in here. Anyway, I could talk about books literally forever, so I should probably stop. I might not, but I probably should. Let's get some lighting in here. I'm not really seeing in this picture something on the ceiling. I'm seeing a lot of standing lights, which makes sense, kind of. My reading area has a ceiling titty because it's small. Ooh, fancy lit. But if I could have, you know, a lamp, I would. Oh, I could put that there. It kind of blocks the chicken, though. And the chicken's important. I don't know. Kind of like that there. You can still see the chicken. That's the important thing. Maybe put some sconces around, or like something over here from the ceiling. Anyway, reading's important. If you can read, you should do it. If you can't read, I highly recommend learning how to read. It's an important life skill. And it's never too late to learn. Honestly. It really isn't. Oh, no, I kind of want... Where is the light coming from that? Oh, I kind of just like little lights. Why is that one so dim? This one. It's kind of dumb. Let's see if I can get... See, I might be able to get a little accent table right here that I could put something on. Like an end table. There's not enough room for that, I don't think. And then for people, I'm already pushing it with how much stuff I've shoved in here. We might just have to go chandelier. I kind of don't like this. Might be able to put it over here. We'll put it over here for now. But I think we just need a chandelier in the middle. It's just not working otherwise. Just gotta find one that looks good with me. Or sconces. We could do a sconce. Love a sconce. But then there's nothing in the middle. I do like that there though. I think want a sconce like here to highlight the chicken. Because that is important. Chicken highlighting. See, and then they can, yeah, that's good. I like that. Not gonna work in the middle of the room. So we still gotta find something for the middle of the room. But that's good. I like that. The chicken reigns supreme, is what I'm saying. Ooh, we could have like a faux candlestick thing situation. That's kind of cool. Is it too much, though? Maybe. But I kind of like it. Let me know if you think that this faux candlestick chandelier is too much. I like the warm light that it's giving off. Between that and the sconce, we got this portion covered, I think. I want to put something on the coffee table. In the picture, there's like books and a floral centerpiece. So let's do that really quick. And by really quick, I mean, hopefully this doesn't take too long. Do they have like a pile of books? I mean, vintage books. Just like a stack of books. You think I would know the answer to that? It's like a notebook. That's kind of interesting. Antique tomes. Ooh, yes. That's what we wanted. Boop. And then maybe something floral. Otherwise, I think that looks really nice. Just a set of books on the counter. I like this notebook idea. No, it's too much. We don't want it to be that integral. Okay, so now we're gonna do this side over here is gonna be kind of like someone's work space. We might actually run a partition across part of this so that in case they need privacy. So let's see. We need a desk. We need a fancy desk. This is fancy. Yes, fancy desk. Let's put this right next to it. Does it fit in the corner here? No. That's fine. We put it right there. Take this out. Oh, it's so dim. Why is it so dim? I hate that. It looks so good, but it provides almost no light. Well, I guess it provides enough light. We could also just do another sconce. Like right here. And then that kind of shows up better. Let's do that. Let's put this in the corner. Because it looks nice. That's kind of just some extra light. But if you're going to be working at a desk, you want enough light to be able to see what you're writing and doing, I would think. But what do I know? Now, I usually put like an office chair. I mean, we could just do a really ostentatiously fancy. Let's do it. Let's do it. All in, baby. All in. All right. We need one more bookcase because reasons. Right here. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 bookcases in here. Just in case someone didn't know that this is a library. Okay, what else do you need in a study? Get a fancy computer to put on here. Why is it weird colored? I don't like that at all. Why is it weird colors? No. Gotta get this one. There we go. Indoor activities. Cell door. No. No, I don't want to do those indoor activities at all. Ooh, we could put a fish tank over here. I'm like trying to figure out what to put in this hallway, and that's kind of nice. It's fancy. maybe over here instead? No, this needs something on it. Put that there for now. Worry about it later. Maybe do a different color. Okay. I don't think I have enough room for chests in here, but I might try to put it in the great room out there. It would make sense to put it in here, but there's just not enough space. I could put it in this corner, but I feel like we're getting too much clutter in here. I don't want to make it too much. I don't think I'm going to have enough room for a partition unless I move some stuff over. We can still try, though. Oh, a rug. Yes, we do need a rug. Love a rug. So maybe I'm just poor, right? But I don't understand why people prefer hardwood over carpet and then put rugs over it. I mean, I think I complained about this last week too. I guess you can take the rug out and like wash it or clean it or whatever. It just seems like an extra step to me. Don't understand. So that could just be me being a common folk bitch. Ooh, this kind of matches what we're doing. Okay, I need to take some of these walls down so I can see what I... Ooh! Yes! I do like that. Do I want to move it just a touch more? Yes, I do. I like that. Let's see the different colors. Yeah. Okay. We're doing a lot of the filigree rugs, and so I wanted something different in here, especially since we have more blocky textures, more blocky furniture and stuff. I wanted to do something with more angles in it. And also because, you know, patriarchy, angles are more assigned with male attributes, and for some reason libraries are seen as a space that's more for men, whereas curved things are more for women and like a parlor. As a non-binary person, I do not subscribe to that kind of logic, but this room is more angled, so we'll go with that. I do kind of want something underneath the desk as well, maybe, but then that would be difficult for this to move around on, so we probably don't need that necessarily. It would be cute though. Oh my god, it's a dinosaur family little rug. Oh, so sweet. Do they have that in green? That could work. Not in a green I want. Gross. This one's kind of angled. I want like... Oh, that could work. I like that. Doesn't match the other rug necessarily, but if we're gonna put a partition, it doesn't really matter. Let's look for the partitions. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head where they are located. It's miscellaneous decorations, apparently. Is where you got that good stuff, that good juice. I don't know why I said juice. No one questioned me. I like the idea of a divider. but honestly, I think it's just going to make it more complicated. I mean, could just put it behind here. That way people can still walk around it, and it just kind of gives an illusion of privacy. See-through room divider. Why even have that? I ask myself in front of the internet. Whoa, too big. I don't know, I kind of like this one. No, I don't. I lied. I like the look of it, but I don't like the fact that it's like angled. Weird. I'm gonna put a divider in. You might as well make it actually work. I kind of liked the Asian-inspired one, but that's just because I'm trash. I'm weeb trash, so you know. I like the idea. Oh, this is pretty. There we go. Just to kind of divide the room up a little bit. Give a little bit of space differential between the spaces here. Keep some of the noise out, maybe. I don't know. And then get something to put on the wall real quick. Something like antique-esque. What do we got at the end here? Like a history of the world map. Antique patent posters. Oh, that might be good. I don't already have them in the house somewhere. I do. They're right here. No! What have I done? I like them better in the study over there. So let's put something else over here. Yeah, that'll work. Really fancy. Painting the blues match. Okay. I'm glad I checked though. Can't have the same stuff twice. What do you think we are? Poor? And that way you can see it better. Okay. So I think that's the library done. So I was only able in an hour and 50 minutes to do the kitchen and the library. Because I got too into it. So, and you know, ain't that just the way? Honestly. So, I think they look really nice though. Let me know if you think different, if there's something I should change. But I like them. And then next time we can work on the great room / living room, maybe more of this hallway, and then start working on the upstairs, especially I think this middle area we want to focus on first, and then we want to do the other rooms. This room's going to be a kid's room. This is the master bedroom with a bathroom and a walk-in closet. So fancy. And then this is a second bedroom that has a bathroom as well. The kids' room, they're going to have to go downstairs, but they're also right next to the stairs, so it's fine. Okay, well, thank you so much for tuning in if you did. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you have any thoughts, questions, leave a comment. Otherwise, I do stream every Sunday at 11 o'clock, and I'm looking to add some more stuff as well, depending on my schedule. So thank you very much for joining me, and have a good day. Yeah, thank you.